You know? Perfect sign is that whole Jacob Blakely. That shit was spiritual, man. That whole Jacob Blakely killing, man. You know? It says, for the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter. The slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from a fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. So this judgment is going to befall Esau, Edom, and these other nations for touching the apple of the Lord's eye. Israel, Yasharallah. And like the brother brought out, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup ever surely drunk it. Lamentations 4 and 21 and 22 tells you our punishment is accomplished. Our bid is up. You know? But 2/3 refuse to turn back, so they're going to take part in this judgment that's meant for Esau, Edom, and these other nations. Okay? It says, Isaiah 34:8, for it is the day of the Lord Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land shall become burned in pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. Meaning this bitch is gonna be burning forever. Well, not forever, but for a long time. Okay? It said, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorant and bitterant shall possess it. Like we said, only America, Babylon the Great, like the Edomite, or it could have been a Jake, you know, an Israelite foreigner, you know.
Speckled bird?
Yeah, this man said this place, America is Babylon the Great, and it will be destroyed, burnt with fire. That's what we're reading. Only desert creatures like the brother brought out earlier, right? It says, but the cormorant, which is a desert creature, and bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven, which is another scavenger, shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion, meaning you're not going to be able to see where America begins or ends. Okay? Like right now you can see borders, right? You got different state lines, right? City lines. You can drive from state to state and say you can tell you're in Florida, and you drive up north, you can tell you're going up north. You can see the mountain. You're not going to be able to tell none of that. It's going to be looking like the Forbidden Zone in Planet of the Apes. Just desert, dust. Okay? It says, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion, and the stones of emptiness, and the thorns shall come up in her places, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof. And it shall be an habitation of dragons, and court for owls. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there, and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay, and hatch, and gather under the shadow. There shall the vultures, like I said, desert creatures, scavengers, also be gathered, every one with her mate. Because hey, Yahweh Shemel Shai promised a feast for the fowls.
The fowls of the air.
That's the feast, man. You know, it's gonna be here. You know, all the dead bodies, baby.
Dead bodies.
It's verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. This is how you repent. Seek the Lord. Okay? Find out what's pleasing unto him while there's still time. and try, rehearse the righteous acts. You're not going to keep the laws perfectly, but try to the best of your ability. When you fall, repent. Pray to the Lord for forgiveness. But try not to do it again. It's simple. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. The scriptures say, blessed is he that readeth. None of these shall fail, just like the brother brought out earlier. Right? None shall want her mate. For my mouth hath it commanded, and his spirit hath gathered them. And he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation shall they dwell therein. Because like we brought out earlier, the Lord surely the Lord shall do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. This is our lot. Okay, this is what we were commanded to do. Warn the people.
Warn the people, man.
Okay,
it's all about warning the people.
I'm off. Y'all got it. I'm done.
Hey, speaking of warning the people, hey, take heed to the warning. Okay, what's the point of having this knowledge if you're not gonna execute it? Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be.
Real quick, like you said, what's the point of having this knowledge? What's the point in having wisdom if you don't use it?
We don't apply it.
You know?
It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Hey, taught. Taught by who? Taught by men. We're all taught by men. The scripture said that we were going to see our teachers, man. Our eyes were going to see our teachers. When we see our teachers. And that's why we give double honor to the apostles, man. From elder apostles to her on down, man. You know?
It says, if thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding.
Hey, you can't. Hey, some people hear and they're hearing to be entertained. It's just going in one ear, coming out the other. But that's not what it's you're supposed to be listening to get edified, man. So you can pay it forward eventually. We're out here fishing, trying to teach you how to fish. Okay? Go ahead, Op.
And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Stand in
if you give heed, take heed. Go ahead.
Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee.
Beautiful.
And if thou seest a man of understanding, wear the steps of his door.
That's beautiful. Break it down.
Hold on, let me read that last part. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door, man. So, hey, man, when you see the prophets on the highways and byways, the elders, apostles, Tahar, Elder Gabar, hey, man, you should be soaking up this knowledge, man. It says you should be, it says, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. So if a man of wisdom, you're supposed to be at his door waiting for him to come out, knocking, patiently, just soaking up everything that he's willing to give you, man. Because this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is going to save your life, man, and possibly your family.
That'll be the wisdom and stability of thy time. It's truth. It's going to keep you stable. It's going to keep your mind from bugging out. You know?
Take this truth, man. Stay on fire for it, man. Study. Meditate. All right? It's a marathon, man. It's not a sprint.
This thing is about endurance. Patience. Patience goes into suffering. Okay? Yahweh Shai had to suffer, so you got to suffer. The servant is not above his master, man. And we all in this thing together, man. Ain't no excuses. We all suffering. We all catching hell. We all in the flesh. Okay? No excuses. That one.
Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Then Yahweh Shai said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Hey, like we say, this is a fight. This is a fight, man. You gotta deny yourself. Suffer, man. Suffer. This thing isn't easy. It looks easy, but it's not. But once you take that first step, that's faith, man. And Yahweh Shem Shai got you. Yahweh Shem Shai doing the heavy lifting. He's just seeing if you got what it takes, man. You know? Go ahead, Op.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Hey, you looking to not be ridiculed, you looking to not be ashamed, be mocked and ridiculed, you're gonna lose your life, man. You looking to take the you looking to go through the broad gate, you're going to lose your life. You got to go through the straight gate. And that's a position of difficulty, man. You got to work, labor. Go ahead, Op.
And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Beautiful.
For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
Hey, look at we close out with a Chad Boswick again. Close out to bring it full circle. I was watching the elders. I didn't get to watch all of it, but they were saying that some of the brothers knew him. Some of the brothers were into that acting, and they knew Chad Boswick, and they told him about the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and everything, you know. But what good? He in the spirit world now, you know. What good did that do him? Wakanda and all these movies, man. All that money. He's in the spirit world. He can't do nothing with it. He gained the world and lost his soul, man. You know? You got it, Doc.
For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works.
According to his works. Going back to faith plus works. I show you my faith by my works. Go ahead, Doc.
Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom.
Hey, Lord's willing, we be those men. We know some of us are going to be martyrs. We know some of us are going to get our heads chopped off in the guillotine. We know some of us are going to get thrown into prison. But guess what? Some of us are going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. This mortal shall put on immortality. We're going to get the spiritual power, man. You know? And even if we die, that's a life, that's quick, man. That's mercy. Because the scripture said the dead in Yahweh shall rise first, baby. So we winning no matter what.
All day.
So who gives a shit? Why are you trying to save your life? You're going to lose it in the end. All this is about to be dissolved, man. Utterly burnt with fire. So come out here and confess your Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right?
Con.
That's it.
Yeah, I got it. I guess I get one to close. Just for closing, this is Psalms chapter 44, and I'll start at 4. It says, Thou art my king, O power, command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name.
And our chief enemy is Esau Edom, the red Hebrew Edomite, the so-called white man, and all these other nations round about. They're confederate. They're the adversaries. You can read Psalms that tell you the adversaries of Israel, man.
Con.
They with your shits, man. Read that one more time from the top, Baba Gashah.
Con. This is Psalms 44, verse 4.
Hey, some of you 2/3, you the damn adversaries of us too, man. Damn scoffers and scorners.
God.
You the same wicked ass niggas that said let the blood be upon us and our children.
And our children,
You back in your lot, scoffing and scorning. Being preserved for judgment. Go ahead, Op.
Psalms 44 and 4. Thou art my king, O power, command deliverance for Jacob. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us.
Hey, I was just thinking, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are safe, man. The name of the Lord is dreadful to the heathen, man. There's power in those names. Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Throughout the scriptures, over and over, it talks about the name, the name, the name. Go ahead, Op.
For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me.
Because the weapons of our warfare are spiritual, not carnal, man. Go ahead, Op.
But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us.
Because these words are life, baby. These words are life. Go ahead.
In Yahweh we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever.
Who shall
Selah.
separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach?
Nobody.
Nothing. Alright? Anyway, with that being said, Lord's willing, this was edifying, and y'all can hear us properly. We'll go back and watch it. Hey, but like we always say, keep pushing, man. We're close. Shalom. Walk, abide, for